Okay, so Toni and I decided to make an app that was for Mr. Jacobs and the SLA to use, and it's like a weekend activities app.
So why we decided to make this app? Well, simply for example, for one, I sign out a lot on the weekends. From my 3 years at Hill, I've signed out like almost every other weekend. I try to get off campus the more I can because staying on campus a lot really messes me up sometimes. But sometimes I cannot find where to sign up. So we just thought that putting pictures and then clicking on the pictures to get direct links to sign up would be easier. So it is an easier way to see the weekend activities and sign-ups, and so there's no need for us to email Mr. Jacobs explaining all the activities. And SharePoint can be difficult because on the email it says click to go to SharePoint in such a little font that I personally didn't see the first time I saw it, and people have worse vision than me. So the app will make it easier for students to click on the activity they want to do, and it will directly sign them up. And an app for the SLA, basically it's an app for the SLA to keep updated with activities. And me personally, I have a fairly large friend group, so I asked 10 of them, and 8 of them said that our app would be a better idea rather than what we have right now, because it's just, they're all seniors, and I guess we have whatever they call it, senior writers, and maybe they're just lazier with these things, so they don't want to make that extra step to click on SharePoint to take us to another link to do this and this and this before we finally get signed up. So this would just be an easier method for us.
Okay, so this is like the home page, and you can either click on Saturday activities or Sunday activities, and then it brings you to like a whole new screen. So this is like the Saturday screen I just put up as an example. So you can like click on KOP if you want to go to KOP, and then it'll like lead you to the SharePoint like the sign up page like right away, so then you can just type in your name and you're signed up instead of having to go through the whole website and figuring it out yourself. Also when you click on it, it'll give you like a description of like what the activity is and where you'll be going and how long it'll take, like what time it leaves, all that stuff. There's also like a Sunday activities page, but it like looks the same, so I didn't put like a picture up, you know, because you have the idea.
So yeah, why this is a good idea, as I said before, it's easier for SLA and Mr. Jacobs to update the students with weekend activities. And the papers will be given out at lunch with the weekend activities on the table, just to inform the students like what is going on the weekends, like what you want to do. If you want to go to the zoo, for example, we have trips there, you know. And the app will update itself with new activities each weekend, and they can do everything through the app instead of the email, which is sometimes, I know my email, for example, everything goes to junk. So I don't get the emails Monday, Tuesday on the Hill, Wednesday on the Hill. So I have to go through another friend's to check what activities going on for the weekend if I, for example, don't go to lunch. So it's just easier and more helpful, I guess. And students can refresh the app to see if a new activity was added that wasn't on the original plan, if last minute plans come out. Because I remember we had a Broadway trip. I don't remember what was being shown, but they changed it last minute, and I didn't really know until last minute because I was signed up originally. So I just think this will help.
Yeah, and there will be like alerts that you can get on your phone, like, oh, this app was updated, so you can see the new activities and all that stuff. So yeah, that's it.
Can you leave up that last slide?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's applaud them. Good job. Okay, so we're about 4 minutes in. Questions from the peanut gallery. What do you think?
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea because, like, personally, me, I never sign up because I'm too lazy to go to SharePoint, put my username, my password, and then look up every activity. So I just don't sign up. It's like say my room sleeping. But I think if they can do this work and just like go into an app, maybe just click where I want to go and like put my name. I'll do it. Like I will be like sign up to activities every single weekend.
Okay.
So I mean, it's easier. Like it's convenient.
And I know maybe it can help the problem that our school has with the kids when they say we don't have enough free time or whatever. Because, for example, he just said he was maybe too lazy to go to sign up. So maybe if he gets on campus more because of our app, and maybe it'll reduce the complaining that goes on. And
Right.
I know that's been the goals of the faculty for a long time, and I guess we're trying to help that.
No, I think I personally, as one of the weekend duty coordinators, I love this idea. I think it would be amazing, and I love your previous I think 2 slides ago, the
This one?
justification. That slide is amazing because I think it really speaks to the problems with the current system that discourage its use. And when people complain, is it because it's just too hard to sign up, or because we haven't figured out how to unjunk some of your
Also-
messages that you should be getting?
If you sign up for an activity on Saturday and then you try to go back in to sign up for something on Sunday, you can't sign up like twice. You can only get in once.
Yeah, so there are problems with the SharePoint because SharePoint likes to see everything as an Excel spreadsheet, basically. I like the idea, though, that you guys had that, let's say you sign up for something and it gets canceled. Well, that should maybe notify you, like the app would tell you. Or if it integrates with your calendar. If I move the time, say, oh, well, the 6 o'clock target run is now moved to 6:30. Well, that should then send out a message to all of you, and it moves the event, and that automatically shows up on your calendar. I think it's possible to do that, but I think you have started to learn what some of the intricacies are of that. SharePoint is a pain to work with. You have to log in, so it's secure. I like the idea that you guys had that you would be able to click a button and go directly to the SharePoint. So you're not duplicating the effort. You're still kind of streamlining it into SharePoint. And that there's a lot of problems in there, right? That's a big computing problem to get these different systems talking to one another. But I think it's a great idea that, if this could work, it could be something that can change the whole feeling on campus. Like, oh, there's nothing to do. Oh, really? We just put up 14 different events. What do you want from us? So the faculty are frustrated because they perceive, well, these kids just don't want to do anything. But we drive a bus to KOP and there's 46 kids on the bus. It's full. Like, we don't have any extra seats. So we know that the truth lies somewhere in the middle of the frustration from students in using this app and teachers in hearing feedback that, well, what do you want us to run? We'll do it. You want to do more, I don't know, paintball? Let's do it. So if an app can actually help change the culture, I think that's amazing. It's a good use for it.
I think it could be cool if they could combine the product with Traces, the percent yesterday about suggestions up there, and that could let's say if somebody says there's let's say 14 activities in general, there's 7 on Saturday, 7 on Sunday, and I don't want to do any of those 7. I can go submit me and 3 people like Trish said yesterday, and we're gonna go to a soccer game, let's say, to a union game or a Phillies game. And they can try to make that happen for you or something if there's a lot of interest.
Right.
I think that would be pretty cool.
That would. That's not a good sign.
Oh yeah, there's a fire drill at US.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Now, though.
What's that? Yeah.
There's supposed to be a fire drill at US this morning, but I don't know if it's a drill out the fire.
Well, there's definitely fire on campus. Oh, no. Okay. I have a radio so I can sometimes hear what they're talking about.
So yeah, so
What?
if they can combine ideas, that would be pretty cool. Because they're kind of in the same subject, weekend activities
Okay.
in general. Yes, I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they get taught CISO too. You just it automatically does it anyway.
That would be awesome.
I hate CISO.
So,
So this could be integration with SharePoint, integration with CISO.
That could lower the amount of merits being given out to true.
That would-
Because
and-
I know it's a lot of fair share of people who get demerits or rejections from.
Not
Yeah,
CISOing
now
out.
you get a detention if you don't see someone face to face.
Yeah, so I'd be, for example,
Huh.
running a game and I forgot. I don't think about CISO on my mind. So
Right.
I would then get a demerit for
So it would be helpful for the teachers, for the coaches.
soccer game or something.
I haven't seen so since September. Maybe twice or 3 times in September.
So I wish we had 2 more months. I think you guys we might be able to do this with enough time programming it and figuring out these different interfaces,
Yeah.
figuring out these different APIs. How do we get something into SharePoint? How do we do a persistent login so that next time you go back in, SharePoint automatically understands that this is you. You are authenticated, and you have the right to sign up for this. Like, that would be really, really cool. All right, any other comments, concerns? No? All right, thank you guys.